So here's the thing about Johnny Depp. He's one of those rare Hollywood figures who can completely disappear for a while, stay quiet, and then come back into the spotlight with something that instantly grabs everyone's attention. It's almost like he knows how to time it, how to create mystery, how to keep the world curious. And right now, the story everyone is talking about has nothing to do with his movies, his music, or even his Dior campaign. It's about his personal life. More specifically, who he might be dating. This is the part that always fascinates people. Johnny has been through so many different chapters in his career and personal life, and fans feel like they've been along for the ride. They've seen the highs, like his Pirates of the Caribbean era, when he was at the top of the box office world, and they've seen the lows, the court battles, the endless news cycles about his relationship with Amber Heard. Through it all, his love life has never stopped being a subject of fascination. And now, after everything that's happened, the question is back again. Who is Johnny Depp seeing these days? It all started when he was spotted in London. A private event, a quiet evening, and Johnny wasn't alone. The moment cameras caught him with a woman no one seemed to recognize, it was like throwing gasoline on a fire. Suddenly, social media lit up, celebrity gossip sites jumped in, and fans across the world wanted answers. Who was she? Was this his new girlfriend? Was it just a close friend? Or maybe someone tied to his music career? That's how it always works with Johnny. He doesn't have to say a word. All it takes is a photo, a glimpse, a moment where he's caught smiling next to someone, and instantly the headlines are everywhere. And honestly, that's the power of being Johnny Depp. He doesn't need to announce anything. The world does it for him, but let's be honest, it's not just curiosity for the sake of gossip. People care about this because they've watched Johnny's personal life play out so publicly. The trial with Amber Heard wasn't just a private court matter. It was a global event. Millions of people tuned in. Every detail was debated, dissected, turned into clips and memes and endless commentary. It's not an exaggeration to say that Johnny's personal life became almost as big as his career, so now when he's seen moving forward, when he's possibly with someone new, fans feel invested. It's like watching a character in a story you've been following for years. Now, here's where things get interesting. Some sources claim this woman has actually been in his life for a while, just not in the public eye. Maybe someone who's part of his team, someone he trusts, someone who's been close during his tours with the Hollywood vampires. Think about it. The music world is intense. Late nights, concerts, travel, long rehearsals. Those environments have a way of bonding people quickly. And Johnny has always had a deep love for music. It's not just a side hobby for him. It's where he feels free, creative, and alive. Meeting someone who shares that world wouldn't be a stretch at all. Of course, other fans have different theories. Some think she's just a longtime friend who happened to be there that night. Others think it's all being exaggerated, that people are reading too much into a simple outing. But here's the thing. When it comes to celebrities, especially someone like Johnny Depp, perception matters just as much as reality. Whether or not this woman is actually his girlfriend doesn't change the fact that the world is already treating it like a big story. And let's not forget Amber Heard's name popping up in these conversations. Even though their relationship is over, even though the trial is done, her shadow still lingers whenever Johnny's personal life is mentioned. Fans can't help but make comparisons. Social media posts lined up pictures of Amber and this mystery woman side by side, with captions like, "Amber must be watching this," or "This is what moving on looks like." Some fans cheer him on, celebrating the idea that he's found happiness again. Others are skeptical, worried that it might stir up more drama. And then you have people who just enjoy the spectacle, treating it all like another season in the ongoing soap opera that is Johnny Depp's life. But here's what many people forget. Behind all the headlines and gossip, Johnny is someone who values his privacy deeply. He's always been that way. Even in his most high-profile relationships, he tried to keep things out of the public eye. With Vanessa Paradis, the mother of his children, he built a quiet life in France, far away from the flashing lights of Hollywood. With Winona Ryder back in the 90s, even though their relationship was highly publicized, he rarely shared details. Himself, and during the chaos with Amber Heard, he never seemed comfortable with the way their private battles were being turned into entertainment, so it makes sense that if he's seeing someone now, he wouldn't be rushing to confirm it. He wouldn't be giving interviews or making grand statements. That's not his style. Instead, he lets people wonder. He lets them talk. And in a way, that only adds to the mystery that has always surrounded him. Now, from an industry perspective, this moment matters for another reason. Hollywood studios pay attention to how stars are perceived. When an actor is in the middle of public turmoil, it can make studios hesitant to cast them in big projects. But when their personal life seems stable, when they appear happier and more grounded, it creates confidence. It makes studios feel safer investing millions into a film with that actor at the center. So if Johnny is indeed in a relationship that brings him peace and stability, it could actually help his career in a very practical way. And let's talk about timing, because timing is everything in Hollywood. Johnny Depp isn't just quietly existing in the background. He's slowly, carefully, stepping back into the spotlight. It hasn't been an easy road for him, not after the years of legal battles and the storm of public opinion that seemed to follow him everywhere. But if you've been paying attention, you can see it. The pieces of his comeback are coming together one by one, almost like a puzzle falling into place. Let's start with Dior. Throughout all the chaos, Dior stood by him when so many others pulled away. They didn't just keep him as the face of their campaign, they doubled down, renewing contracts and celebrating his artistry and individuality. That's rare in this business. Most brands, when they sense controversy, cut ties quickly to protect their image, but Dior didn't. And that loyalty wasn't just about marketing, it became a signal to the world. It said, Johnny Depp still has value, he still has a place, and audiences agreed. Sales went up, fans bought the fragrances in droves, and the campaign itself went viral more than once. It became more than an ad, it became a statement. Then there's the music. Johnny isn't just dabbling in music the way some actors do when they want a side project. This is something that's been in his blood for decades. Before Hollywood claimed him, music was his first dream. And the Hollywood Vampires Tour has given him a second life on stage. He isn't just playing a role. Up there, he's living. He's surrounded by fellow musicians who respect him, crowds who cheer him, and a rhythm that takes him away from all the noise of gossip and headlines. Night after night, city after city, he gets to be just another musician on stage, guitar in hand, hair falling into his face, the roar of fans lifting him higher. That's not a distraction, it's healing, and it shows. Every time photos come out of him on tour, he looks lighter, freer, almost like the weight of the last few years is finally starting to lift. And of course, we can't ignore the films. After the lawsuits and the controversies, many wondered if Hollywood would welcome him back. Studios can be cautious and audiences can be fickle. But slowly, projects are beginning to appear again. Independent directors, European productions, even whispers of bigger roles coming his way. It might not be the mega-budget blockbusters right away, but the fact that scripts are landing on his desk again means people are ready to work with him. And more importantly, audiences are ready to see him. That's huge, because in this industry, no matter how talented you are, without the support of the audience, nothing else matters. So when you look at all of this together, the Dior campaign still going strong, the music tours that keep selling out, the films quietly stacking up, it paints a very clear picture. Johnny's comeback isn't just a rumor. It's happening, piece by piece, right in front of us, and that's why being seen with someone new right now feels so significant. Think about it. When a star is rebuilding their image, every detail counts. The way they dress, the projects they choose, the company they keep, it all becomes part of the story. Johnny showing up with a woman by his side isn't just about romance, it's about narrative. It signals something bigger. It tells fans and studios alike, he's not stuck in the past anymore, he's moving forward, he's starting fresh, and that's powerful. But let's slow down and think about what that means on a human level. Johnny has lived under a microscope for so long. Every relationship he's had, every fight, every smile, it's been picked apart by millions. Imagine the courage it takes to step out in public again with someone new, knowing that the world is going to judge, compare, and speculate. That alone shows he's in a different place mentally. It suggests he's ready to embrace life again, not hide from it. And fans are noticing. Online, people are already tying the dots together. Some say this is part of his healing process. Others believe it's symbolic, that finding new companionship is a reflection of his personal growth. You'll see comments like, "It's good to see him happy again," or "He deserves this fresh start." Sure, there are skeptics too. There always are. But overall, the energy feels different this time. It feels hopeful. There's also the unspoken comparison that always lingers in the background. Amber Heard. Whether people like it or not, her name is attached to his story. So of course, when Johnny is seen with someone new, the internet instantly drags her name into it. Posts pop up saying, "Amber must be fuming," or "This is the upgrade he needed." It's not fair, but that's the way gossip works. The shadow of a past relationship doesn't vanish overnight, especially one that played out so publicly. And while Johnny himself probably wants nothing to do with those comparisons, the narrative almost writes itself. And if we zoom out, the timing isn't just significant for Johnny personally. It's significant for his career. Hollywood insiders are paying attention to every move he makes. A stable, positive personal life can translate into confidence from studios. It reassures producers that he's focused, reliable, and ready to commit to big projects again. When the world sees him with someone who seems supportive, calm, and steady, it adds weight to the idea that Johnny is ready for this next chapter. It also changes the energy around him. Think about it. For years, his name was tied to conflict, trials, endless drama. Now imagine the headlines shifting. From courtroom battles to romantic outings, from heated accusations to simple photos of him smiling at someone new. That's a very different narrative. And in the world of Hollywood, narratives are everything. So yes, the timing matters. It matters for his career, for his fans, and for his own peace of mind. This isn't just about a rumor of dating, it's about the bigger story of Johnny Depp rebuilding, piece by piece, moment by moment. Every public appearance, every project, every smile, it's all connected. It's all leading somewhere. And maybe that's why this moment feels so exciting for fans. It's not just gossip for the sake of gossip. It's the feeling that we're watching someone come back to life right before our eyes. Johnny's story has had so many twists and turns, so many highs and lows, but through it all, people never stopped caring. They never stopped watching. And now, as he steps forward again, they're rooting for him. Whether this mystery woman is the love of his life or just a friend, whether it becomes a long-term relationship or just a short chapter, the significance is the same. It shows progress. It shows movement. It shows that Johnny isn't stuck in yesterday. He's stepping into today, and maybe even tomorrow. And that's why the timing couldn't be better. Not because the world demands it, but because he's ready for it. And that readiness, that quiet confidence, might be the most powerful comeback of all. But of course, we can't ignore the fan reactions because they are half the story here. On TikTok, people are making short clips with captions like, "Johnny deserves happiness after everything he's been through." On Twitter, fans debate whether the mystery woman is the one or just a passing rumor. Instagram accounts post paparazzi photos with thousands of comments underneath, half supportive, half speculative. It's almost like watching a live reality show, except the person at the center of it is one of the most famous actors in the world. The truth is, no one really knows the full story yet. And that's part of the fun, isn't it? The mystery keeps people hooked. The not knowing makes it even more intriguing. Because if Johnny came out tomorrow and confirmed everything, some of the magic would disappear. Right now, it's the guessing, the wondering, the analyzing of every photo and every look that keeps the buzz alive. Still, let's not forget what this could mean for Johnny personally. After years of very public battles, after enduring some of the harshest scrutiny any actor has faced, imagine what it would feel like to find someone who brings you peace. Someone who doesn't add to the chaos but helps quiet it. Someone who doesn't just see you as Johnny Depp, the global celebrity, but as Johnny, the person. That kind of relationship could be life-changing for him, and for fans who truly admire him. That's a comforting thought. So where does that leave us, right now, in a place of curiosity? We don't have all the answers, but we do have a story unfolding. Johnny Depp once again has captured the world's attention, not with a blockbuster film, not with a scandal, but with the simple possibility that he's moved on, that he's found someone new, that after everything he might finally be at peace. And whether you believe the rumors or not, one thing is certain. People will keep talking. Cameras will keep following. Headlines will keep appearing. Because when it comes to Johnny Depp, the story never really stops. He's unpredictable, mysterious, and endlessly fascinating. And that's why, after all these years, we're still watching.